Oh, wanted to put this content out. Right now it's 1 a.m. and I've been thinking about how my life changed over the past few years, and this has been the biggest law or this finding that I found in life, which completely changed my trajectory of life and how I operate, right? I did not wanted to share this, but I want this thing to be given out and put out to my younger self and my future kids as well, so that they can use it for their own benefit and become ultra successful like me. So this law is called law of reversibility, right? When I first found this law 1.5 years ago, I did not wanted to put this out to the world, and I did not wanted to share this to anyone because this is damn powerful. And over the years, I have been keeping it quiet and worked in shadows, but right now I want to put it out. Because once you understand it, then everything starts clicking. Now, here everything works. This is how it's been working, right? When you win a championship in a sports, let's say you win a soccer championship, you feel like a winner, right? Second, once you start falling in love, you feel like a lover. Once you start becoming successful in business, right, you feel successful once some money show up to your bank account. So the whole direction is the objective come first and then it creates the emotion, which means a feeling, right? So everything happens in life and it triggers the emotion within us. And this whole universe works in magical form. Everything in the universe works in energy, vibration, and frequency. This is the greatest finding I found a few years ago. Everything in the universe works in energy, vibration, and frequency. Very, very important, guys. Now, object come first, then comes a feeling. Now, if you can reverse the whole script, then everything changes, right? If you can create the emotion first, you feel like a winner, you feel like a lover, you feel like a successful guy. And how you do it is changing your identity completely. So the identity shifting is what I found to be most profound in everything. And this is one of the greatest learnings in my life. Like changing the identity of who you are, and due to that identity you operate like the other person. So how you can create it is, first you need to find the person who you want to become like, right? Who you idolize, and you study him completely, right? How they operate, how they work, how they move, how they talk, how they sleep, how they eat, what they do every single day, right? You need to study them. And then you need to put your identity as they are, right? Once you do that, you automatically create a feeling how they operate, right? You start operating like a winner, right? These people are winner, so you operate like a winner from within. And this is the law: as within, so without; as above, so below; as inside, so outside. So this thing is the law of universe, which is mind-boggling to me as well. And it says that you need to act before getting the result. Act like a winner before becoming a winner. Act like a successful guy before you become like a successful guy. Move like it, talk like it, eat like it, feel like it. And that feeling, that inner climate starts bending the reality to your will, which is outside universe. Because the equation says that A plus B equals to B plus A. So the reverse is also true. B plus A equals to A plus B. So we are doing B plus A equals to A plus B. So we create the feeling first by changing the identity, and then we get the result. Because the longer you hold on to that feeling and that to the identity, your whole life trajectory changes, right? So you need to create an alter ego there by changing the identity. And guy who has the alter ego, think like him, Think how the successful people think. Think how the top athletes think. Think how a top person in any sports, any realm, or any endeavor thinks, and then operate like it. That's why Buddha says, we are what we think about. All that we are arises with our thoughts, and with our thoughts, we create the world. This is what he meant when he said this line. So everything is feeling, and once you evoke that feeling, the universe has energy, vibration, and frequency, and it creates a frequency, and it creates a outer world change, which is bending the reality to your will. And here is how you can use it to start walking in the emotion of you, what you want to become like, by changing your identity. Not tomorrow, right now. You want to feel like a winner, feel like a successful, and feel it right now with strong emotions. Dress like it, move like it, talk like it, right? And then watch your life completely change. Because as within, so without. As below, so above. This is a law of universe, and it works. And it's really fascinating for me over the past few years how my life completely changed due to this thing. And if you are watching this is the gold mine for you. And I hope, kid, if you are watching this, or son, if you're watching this piece of content, or this piece of information will change your life completely. And I promise you that if you change and hold into that identity for long enough, the universe will bend it to your will. That's how universe works. That's how energy, vibration, frequency works. This is very, 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 very valuable lesson that I learned in my 20s. And if you can understand this before 20, that's very good. And if you are watching this in your 20s, then also it's good. So yes, that's how all the top people work, how top people operate. I met countless billionaires. That's what they taught me. I met top athletes, top soccer player, top fighters, and that's how they talk, right? Their whole mindset, the way they talk to themselves is completely different. So they have created the alter ego, and now it's part of it and part of them. So yes, if you have watched this piece of content, I hope you really found this valuable. And right now it's 1:20 a.m. so I gotta go and sleep. Thank you. If you stayed along, do like, subscribe, and put your notifications on.